I spent around 20 hours playing Fate Trigger. This video is based on the holiday test version of the game. This is not the final release, and everything you hear in this video is my honest first impression. In this video, we're going to talk about the characters, the game world, the combat system, and also the problems and shortcomings of the game. So let's jump right into it. First, let's talk about the characters. In terms of visual design, the characters are actually very well done. They all have a strong anime vibe, and the designs are both attractive and eye-catching. Overall, the game currently has 3 types of awakenings, which are used to classify the playable characters. First, we have Assault. At the moment, there are 5 Assault awakenings, and their abilities are mainly focused on direct and aggressive combat. Next, we have Support. Here, there are only 2 awakenings. Camille, who is a very solid healer, and Mindy, who can open hidden doors and even obtain free drops. In addition to that, we have 1 Recon awakening and 2 Defenders. Their abilities focus more on defense and area control, and they are actually quite useful. In total, Fate Trigger currently has 10 playable characters. Now let's talk about the game world and answer an important question. Is Fate Trigger only a Battle Royale game, or does it also have a story? At the moment, the story mode is locked in the holiday test. This strongly suggests that the final version of the game will include a separate story experience apart from Battle Royale. However, in this test version, we don't have access to it, so everything I talk about in this video is based only on the Battle Royale mode. Map size and overall feel. So far, there is no official information about the exact size of the Battle Royale map, and the game itself doesn't provide precise numbers either. From a gameplay perspective, the map is large, but not on the scale of games like Warzone. In terms of movement, running on foot can feel a bit slow over long distances, but once you use vehicles, the map feels more balanced. The distance between points of interest is designed in a way that you usually get into fights relatively quickly, but the map doesn't feel completely dead. After several hours of gameplay, one feeling became very clear to me. The map sometimes gives a sense of wandering, not because the design is bad, but because it doesn't feel as alive as something like Fortnite. In Fortnite, the map constantly pushes you towards events, key locations, and action. Here, there are moments where you're just moving, looting, and going from one place to another without a clear purpose. In my opinion, the map needs stronger and more unique points of interest or more active environmental events to feel more alive. That being said, this is still just the holiday test, and there's a high chance these things will improve in the final version. That said, the map does include some interesting elements. One of the best features is the portal system. Some parts of the map are designed as floating islands in the sky, separated from each other and connected through portals, exactly as you can see on the map. In addition to that, the map includes small and large cities, various buildings and houses, and airdrops. When it comes to vehicles, there are 2 types of cars for transportation, and a small motorcycle that you can craft whenever you want. Another very important mechanic is that the game gives you 2 lives. If you die once, you can respawn 1 more time. Respawn locations are clearly marked on the map. Now let's talk about the combat system. The combat in Fate Trigger is not very flashy, and the awakenings, meaning the characters themselves, don't have extremely fast or sharp movement. In terms of movement feel, it's closer to PUBG or even PUBG Mobile. Movement is slow, controlled, and realistic, not exaggerated or overly fantasy-like. Inside buildings, you can find a wide variety of weapons, which is completely normal for a Battle Royale game. Weapons can be customized with suppressors, scopes, triggers, and other attachments to reduce recoil and improve weapon control. Just like PUBG, there are level 1, level 2, level 3, and even level 4 armors. And in Fate Trigger, there's another important feature. By using a source tonic, you can restore both your health and your armor. There's also an interesting system involving small factories scattered around the map. Inside them, you can craft or upgrade items like armor, helmets, and backpacks. To do this, you need supply points, which can be found in houses and various locations across the map. Overall, the combat system works well for an anime-style shooter, and it feels solid and functional. Now let's talk about the downsides. The first and biggest issue is what I mentioned earlier. The map doesn't fully feel alive yet, and it clearly needs more work. The second issue is that the combat system feels very similar to a game called Strinova, and it doesn't offer a very strong sense of innovation. Overall, Fate Trigger is a good game, and I would recommend trying it out. Just remember, this is still just the holiday beta test, and not the final version. That was my review of Fate Trigger. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.